great artistic people that made this stadium. So inside on this wall, we've got Hank in the background hitting number 715. And surrounding him are the ends of 715 bats in numerical order of where you're playing the date of the home run. It's spectacular. When you get back from it, take a picture, it jumps out at you. We also have Hank's bat ball that he hit 715 with. Now Cooperstown wanted them that ball because they think everything historical belongs to them. Hank said, not this time, boys. This is going back to Atlanta. It belongs in Atlanta. You can get a replica. Needless to say, they weren't very happy, but they have a replica. Hank's also in here with his bobblehead self today to say hey to you when we visit for a moment.
A lot of people like to take pictures of the
We have bobbleheads all over the stadium for all the retired players.
Actually in here. Luckily, it's not such a big group. We don't have to worry about waiting on everybody to take pictures. But there you go. Nice AC. And there's the bat. Run number 715.
And you got, you know it's Hank's bat, you got 44 on the end of the barrel, and you can see the sweet spots where he used to connect with the ball. And of course, when the ball hit, it went in our bullpen, so that was an easy get.
Now, see, you can see that 715 in the picture. Can't really see it standing here.
The area outside is called the Garden Terrace. It sees 175, and that's rented all through the year as well for business, church conferences, wedding parties, bachelor parties, all kind of things. Whatever they want to rent it for. Both of these spaces are rentable.
Can't see it standing here, but I see it on the screen. This is one of the private clubs.
You have a special ticket to ED or anybody can make a reservation.
Yeah, you can't. It's not like the 755 club. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Used to enjoy that. No, really, I think it's about.
So again, this is one of the private clubs, club concessions. And again, they're looking. We're at the as we decided to jump back on Facebook because YouTube couldn't stay connected. So we're live on Facebook, Twitter, and Periscope right now. So thank you all so much for watching. If you will, hit the like button, the share button. Tour is actually pretty much just, we may be about halfway through. We're going to go, I think from here, we'll go walk one more level and then we'll go down to the dugout. We're actually going to the dugout. We're actually going to the warning track. We'll go on the field. This tour takes you to all parts you don't get to see on a regular game day. 9:07. All right, back outside. Now again, guys, you look at my previous posts if you're on Facebook. I'm on a tour today as a subscription member to INFINITI, which allows you, it's not really moving, which allows you to enjoy great activities like this in the city. Taco, this taco factory, oh, freaking MG, okay? I'm telling you, if you come out, do get the tacos. That taco, now that I think about it, and look at that, $12. But let me tell you, it is every bit of worth it. And you think you want to share, but no. Get your own. Okay, so now we're going to the Infinity Club. Now, these are some of the more exclusive clubs. And again, there are more city views. No matter where you go in the park, you can look around the city. Thank you. Another bobblehead. These are the suites.
The Infinity Club. This is what I call the corporate club. We have 24 suites in here. They range from small, medium, large to executive. And they are leased by multi-year contracts. They start at about $250,000 a year. Go out. The outdoor seats out here, we have 1,200 associated with this club. So you can't come through here during the game time unless you actually have a ticket. So all three of the clubs that you're going to see today also have their own clothing lines. Some of the clothes can be bought in the clubhouse stores, but a lot of the stuff is club specific, and a lot of autograph stuff, that kind of thing. We have some local artwork. The artwork you're going to see in here is by Spoon. She is from Atlanta. And then as we go down the hall on the left, you'll see two walls of our most prominent managers in Braves history, the Cy Young Award winners, two walls of our rookies of the year, and our no-hitting pitchers, and we'll look at a suite. Right this way?
Newcomb was one pitch away.
Huh?
Newcomb was one pitch away that last week.
And really, he had it. The umpire didn't pull the
Yep.
trigger on the strike.
You're right. You are right
That was
about
clearly
that.
a strike, and the umpire didn't pull the trigger. I know. You should have an easy trigger if it's the last pitch for no hitter. Not tougher.
So I was listening to 680 The Fan last week. I never knew that Casey Stengel actually played for the Boston Braves and managed. But last week they were talking about Whitey Ford, and they had an old interview with Whitey Ford on there. Did you hear that by any chance?
Yeah, Chris Domino's baseball on
Yeah,
Saturdays.
yeah. And about the fact that Casey, they were in a World Series and Casey didn't start Whitey.
Yep.
And they ended up losing the series, and it was bye-bye. Yep, that was pretty big.
And ended up with the Yankees.
Typical.
We'll tell one little manager story here. Everybody knows who Ted Turner is, right? Okay, he owned the Braves from 76 to 2000. And so during this period in Braves baseball, we were on a 16-game losing streak. And Ted has kind of a big ego. I know Ted. And Ted said, Dave Bristol, who was the manager, you need to take a hiatus for a couple of weeks. I'm going to manage the team. That didn't work out so well. Major League called the next day, said, hey, Ted, you can't own the team and manage the team. You're out. Find a manager.
And
So-
give us $25,000.
And by the way, where's your checkbook? We eventually got Dave right back, needless to say. And this is a great rendition of Bobby back here in Walnut. Baby, John. This is one of our medium suites. This is actually 680 The Fan suite. These glass doors do open all the way to the corner during ball games if they so choose. They're like that in all the suites. You'll see these little half dome tables that are sitting out there. Those are kind of special. John Sherholz was touring with us last year. He said when he put those on sale, they were going in 30 seconds flat. I said, could have made the whole stadium that way and sold out in 30 minutes. Oh, cool. What a picture.
Maybe he is.
He's
I didn't realize he
huge.
was that big. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I didn't have one on the camera. It said back.
Hey, that's
backstage.
awesome. That's awesome. To me, this is one of the better seats in the house.
Yeah.
INFINITI love, no doubt about it.
David Dickey's out.
You ever wonder what's going on up here in the suites? There you go. There you go. The sweet life. The sweet life. Over your Cy Young
Cy
Award.
Young Award wall. Even though we've already talked about these guys, I'll just stop here for a second. Talking about the big three, because to me this is the most historic wall in here because of what these three guys did, because what they did will never be matched by any other team in baseball. Number one, if you had to pay these three to play right now, if it was their time, we wouldn't be able to field the rest of the team. They'd cost too much. No teams keep three players of this quality together for 10 years. And they had 10 back-to-back championships and 14 overall. It's not going to happen again in history, which is why I think this is the most historical wall. So between the money and free trade, free agents, and injuries, it's just not going to happen again. So mentally, this is the best wall. Down here for Rookies of the Year, a lot of people don't know these three guys. So I always stop and point them out. And me, even though I've been a Brave since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, I didn't know who they were. Now, I knew Earl Williams had ended up managing in Major League Baseball. But as Jackie Robinson became the first African-American in baseball, Major League Baseball in 1947, Sam Jethro was the first African-American for the Braves in 1950. His name, they actually called him Samuel the Jet Jethro. He was a very fleet-footed outfielder and very good. I felt like he should have gotten a little more publicity. One of the guys that helped break down the racial barriers, not only in baseball, but in life in general in America at that point.
Alvin Hart managed.
Yep, that's right.
The community.
Oh, the Indians, okay. I know you guys know most of these folks. Bob Warner, Mr. 4 home run in the game. David Justice. What's more to say about him? He started off as a youngster, put that pop in it. Great outfielder, Raphael, speedster, and of course Craig Kimbrell, who we sorely miss.
We're talking about Kevin Simon. Yeah, she's a free agent.
I know.
So talk about signing him and maybe have another Hall of Fame picture because he was going as a Brave if he came back.
Yep, he will be a
He's
free
fine by me
agent.
if he went back to Atlanta.
I want Craig Kimbrell back in a Braves uniform
Take
as
him back.
soon as possible. We got the
Hey
money.
guys, we
There's
are
no
on the
reason
tour of
why we can't
SunTrust Park
sign
in Atlanta and walking through some of the Infinity Club. Some of the architecture, design,
Well, you
looking at
know,
the suites. You missed that.
Sean should have been up there. Foley almost had 2 already. Almost.
Yeah.
But, you know, the big 3, they didn't have a no-hitter. Think about it. They didn't. But y'all remember George Davis? He played in 1914. He had a no-hitter. Y'all remember George? Well, I don't know how y'all couldn't remember George. He only played here for 7 games. He was come and gone, flash in the pan. Whew, but he made history.
No record.
He's in the record. That's all he can.
Both videos here. Thank you again. If you catch this on the replay, do watch, fast forward, rewind, save it, make sure you binge on Buzz. Just went on the tour at SunTrust Park. They take you from the top of the park down to the field, to the the clubhouse, the dugout, all of that. If you love baseball or if you just love some of these venues. And also I'm going to say this, Benz has a tour, and I'm pretty sure Phyllis Arena with their renovation will have a tour as well. There are other great places to see Atlanta. And of course, you know what? If you follow me, use the hashtag Living Atlanta Style. And that's, you'll see several videos that I've done over the past 16 years as a blogger from Atlanta. And then of course, Dryer Buzz, and then there's DryerBuzz.com. All right, so I'm going to end it on this one. Thanks guys on Facebook. Y'all